How does she get up there? Very carefully. She Spider-Man's up until this platform right here. And that's over 6 feet off the ground. And she somehow scrambles to the top. Anyway, last video was a lot. Let's just have a pause to talk about some notation. When I said you're seeing the future, my past, your future, that's this video, okay? The common log is a log with base 10. The log base 10 of some number means the exact same thing as when we don't write the base at all. So the common log is so common that we just don't write the 10. So if you ever see a log without a subscript, there's a hidden 10 there. Just like a square root has like a hidden 2 here, or x cubed has a hidden 1 here. If you see nothing down here, that's a hidden 10, called the common logarithm. All right, and sometimes that not all math books agree on this, but this is common. No pun intended. The natural log is also very common. The natural log is log base e. So again, log base e of some number means the exact same thing as the natural log of that number. And you know how we say this is natural log. And sometimes we just say ln. There we go. So E, again, being Euler's number from the last section. So if that's the case, how can we evaluate these? Well, we can evaluate by rewriting these. The natural log, well, we know natural log is log base E. So that makes it a little easier. Let's write the square root as an exponent. Remember how in the last video I mentioned that the square root is the same as an exponent of 1/2? Oh, and now look what we have. We're taking the logarithm of an exponential function, and they have the same base. Those cancel out. That was our first property from the last video. And indeed, if you type into your calculator the natural log of the square root of e, this should be consistent with what we think. Natural log square root of e. It is not liking that decimal place. Oh gosh, what is it not liking? Oh, Desmos wants you to put parentheses here. There it is, 1/2. We did it. And that's kind of how we're going to do example 3. Okay, so for this one, remember there's no subscript, which means it's log base 10. You don't have to write this step. It's just optional to get you practice seeing what natural log really means. The log base 10 of 1,000. How can we rewrite 1,000? If we can rewrite 1,000 as 10 raised to some exponent, whatever goes up here, then they'd cancel each other out. And 1,000, all right, 10 to the first power is 10. 10 squared is 100. 10 cubed is 1,000. Okay, it's 10 cubed. And if we can rewrite these in a certain way, then we can solve it by hand. But you'll have access to calculators, so this isn't as important. They cancel each other out. The logarithm of an exponential function, they undo each other as long as they have the same base, which they do. The base is 10. And there we go. And again, you can type common log right into Desmos as well. Common log of 1,000 is 10. Or sorry, is 3. So a lot of your calculators will have common log and natural log. They won't have log base 2 or log base 3. If you have a handheld calculator, you should be able to find the natural log button and the common log button. If you have trouble finding it, ask me, okay? But take a moment now and try to find the buttons on your own calculators and see if you can find log of 500. And again, it should be between 2 and 3. Because log of 100 would be 2. And we just showed log of 1,000 is 3, so it's going to be somewhere in the middle. So if you have a handheld calculator, now's a good time to get practice using it. Otherwise, I will show you what it looks like on Desmos. Log of 500. Yeah, it's between 2 and 3. About 2.69. If we round to 4 decimal places, 6990, because the 7 rounds the 9 up, which rounds the 8 up. So 2.6990. There we go. That's it for this video. Let me know if you have questions.